Nick. Hey, I almost didn't see you there.
Got a question?
Yeah, it's about Georgia. I heard about her suspension, and I have to say I'm very surprised. I mean, I know her very well, and what she's accused of is completely out of character for her.
It was a simple mistake. No one was saying it was malicious.
Sure, but she's been suspended. This is a big mark against her record.
And...
Well, you were here when it happened. I wasn't. Frank, can you shed some light on it?
You've heard about the accusations she's making against me, I take it?
Yeah, well, that's unusual for her too. She's a very principled person. I mean, if she was to blame, I'm sure she'd admit it.
People don't always behave honourably when the pressure's on.
Do you think it's possible she's telling the truth? I'm not suggesting you're involved in the Janice Morgan post, but someone else might be. I mean, she's adamant she didn't do it.
Of course she would be.
But, you know, I've only ever known her to be very dedicated and respectful of the patients, very discreet.
Quite honestly, I think we must be talking about a different person. Because even before this incident, I found her to be immature, overly emotional, and frankly lacking in almost every aspect of her work.
Is this because she sprung the bet you had with Paul over her?
It was just blowing off steam. And the fact that she can't understand that just serves to prove my point. She's a highly strung drama queen. Now, I know she's made complaints about doctors before, yourself included. In my opinion, someone that self-absorbed and frankly incompetent has no place working in a hospital.
What?
I'm waiting.
You haven't ordered anything, have you?
For my apology.
I said what had to be said, and I'm not sorry at all.
Mum, I spilt coffee down the front of my dress, so I sent it to housekeeping for dry cleaning. Would you like to see the receipt?
Still doesn't explain why Paul was in a dressing gown.
Mum, he has an ear infection. He was about to go to bed.
Well, why didn't you just say?
Because I didn't think I needed to mount a watertight defence to my own mother.
I have never seen Paul stand up for somebody like he stood up for you.
Oh, and that surprises you, does it? That somebody would go into bat for me.
Well, it does when it's coming from him.
Or maybe he respects me, which is more than I can say about you.
I am trying to warn you, love. Maybe you think that this job is strictly business, but I think he has very different ideas.
Oh.
When Paul decides he wants something, he usually gets it.
I can handle this, Mum, okay? Trust me.